Hey there, everybody on YouTube land. It's Lord Bear 90 coming at you with an extraordinarily long overdue video review. What you see in front of you is the 1986 Generation 1 Cup. Now, I recently purchased this figure on eBay a couple of weeks back for around, I want to say about $35 shipped. It was an auction, and I actually won it. The auction had like 10 minutes left. I placed in a bid, and I got him. Now, when I got him, his original stickers were in pretty rough shape, with the exception of this sticker, and these two stickers, which are not his stickers, by the way. These stickers are for G1 Quick Switch, a figure that I have reviewed in the past. The previous owner, for some reason, put those stickers on there, and they're still in really good shape. His belt sticker right here for his robot mode, that is still the original sticker. All of the other stickers that you see on here are from toyhacks.com. And my display that I have right here in the background, as well as this floor, also from toyhacks.com. I am not sponsored, but one day I hope to be, because I love this company. I love their products. They're very high quality. As you can see, I went ahead and put the Toy Hacks Autobot symbol right here on the windshield of his vehicle mode, which will be his chest in robot mode. It is a little crooked and off-center slightly compared to the rub symbol, which still works, by the way, after 30 years, well, almost 40 now. As a matter of fact, to show proof, I'm trying to see if I can get it to show up. I don't know how well it's going to come across on the camera. Oh, you can actually see it a little bit. Yep, there you go. After almost 4 decades, the rub symbol still works. Now, one thing that surprised me about some of the stickers, especially the Autobot symbol, it actually is a little bit textured. The red details are slightly raised. So when you run your fingers over it, you can actually feel the Autobot insignia detail, which I think that's pretty cool. The only other sticker that does that, to my knowledge, is the back tail lights depicted right here. They're slightly raised as well. The turn signals and what I'm assuming would be the brake lights, as far as I can tell, they are not raised, but they might well be. As I said, this sticker and the belt for robot mode, and one more sticker, which is actually behind the windshield, they are the only original stickers still on this figure. I still have the sticker sheet that the set came with, but I didn't feel the need to replace those stickers because they're still in really good shape after all of these years. Now, as you can see, G1 Cup is in his, I prefer to call it teal, kind of off-white for the windshield, and gray, which will be mostly prominent in his actual robot mode. I actually watched Patriot Prime's review of this figure, and that review is what made me want to get this figure. He raved about it so much, I had to get it myself. The front tires on the left and on the right, they are actually rubber. And the wheels on the back, the tires on the back, they're actually die cast, which I don't recall any other Transformer or any other toy from the 80s or even in the 90s where I grew up that had die-cast wheels. If there are, please let me know in the comment section below. And I kind of bumped into the camera, so I do apologize. You can actually see his arms, which are tucked up underneath what would be the hood of the truck mode. So you can actually see the sticker that's on one of his arms. Giving you a quick 360. So, some of the transformation joints are a little bit loose, especially this one, but it's overall not too bad. He's in really good shape because the previous owner kept him really, really well. All of the paint that's on the front of the vehicle mode, which is die-cast, by the way, is still in perfect condition. It's still shining, and there's not a flaw that I can find anywhere. If there are any, they are very microscopic. Let me set him down right here. Now, as per Generation 1 tradition, Kup did come with at least one accessory, that being his gun. Yes, I got G1 Kup with die-cast parts, complete with his original gun. Now, keep in mind, this is the first edition of Kup. This is not the Target Master version. The Target Master version would not have this sticker, and the bed of the truck would actually have a hole where his Target Master would actually mount, for those of you who are not familiar with G1 Transformers, especially some of their Target Master variants. They didn't start doing that until 1986, leading into 1987. Again, for those of you who are not familiar. Now, much like any G1 Transformer, Kup is very simple to transform. What I like to do is I'll go ahead and take the bed of the truck, flip it up. The hinge on it is not super tight, but it has just enough friction that it still holds it into place, which for this section will be for his backpack in his robot mode. Take the whole front half of the truck, lift it up one click, and then before you go any further, go ahead and rotate what will be his right arm down, and then rotate it out, and then do the same thing for his left arm, which is tucked much deeper into the cavity. I find it sometimes a little bit difficult to pull it out, especially when I have my nails cut. Rotate that out, and then go ahead and finish rotating it about halfway. Take the outsides of the truck, which are his legs, and push them together. I try to be very careful because, as I said, this is an original vintage. To my knowledge, there is no other reissue of this figure, with the exception of the 2005 eHobby Orion Pax colors of this mold. To my knowledge, that is the only reissue of this figure. So I try to be careful whenever I transform him. To get out his feet, I will admit, at first, they were a little bit difficult to figure out, but after going back and watching Patriot Prime's review, the easiest way to do it is to push down on the die-cast wheel and then click it into place. Do the same thing on the other side, and then finish rotating what is now the chest for the robot mode, and go ahead and straighten his arms down. Go ahead and get him standing right here. Take this section and then rotate it all the way to the back to form the backpack. And I'll tilt his head up so that you can actually see his face a little bit. The camera is washing out the details of his face, but don't worry, I will zoom in just momentarily. But there you have Generation 1 Kup in his robot mode. And as you can see, just like most G1 Transformer figures, all of the same colors and details that you saw in the vehicle mode carried over into the robot mode, with the exception of the legs. The legs did what is called a visual trick, where all of the teal is on the back, but if you only look at him from the front, his legs have turned from teal to gray. He has more gray in his arms and his shoulders, with some teal for the bicep. Obviously, he has the teal waistband / belt. And he has a teal-ish face with blue eyes. Let me actually bring him in so you can see the detail. Now, as I said, this sticker, along with the other 3 stickers for the vehicle mode, this sticker is still the original because it's in such good shape. Yes, it's crooked, but then again, some of the stickers that I applied from the Toy Hack set are crooked, as well as for the belt and for his right arm. It's on there kind of crooked. I tried my best. I'm not very good at sticker applying. As you can see, if I bring him back in a little bit closer so that the camera can focus, the paint on his face is in really good shape, except for those 2 scratches right there. One on the left side of his nose, and then one on what I'm assuming is the corner of his left cheekbone, or what would be a cheekbone if he was a human. Give him a quick turn around here. His head, his neck joint is very, very loose, but I'm not really worried about it because it's not an integral part of the transformation. The head doesn't do anything for the transformation. And yes, before I completely turn him around, his head is flat in the back. A lot of G1 figures, especially the later G1 figures, did that. The most notable for the Autobot side would be the Triple Changer Springer. I do not currently own a G1 Springer, but I do plan to add him to the collection at some point. Anyway, continuing rotating him around so you can see almost all of the teal from vehicle mode is pushed to the back so that when you look at him, as I said, from the front, it's mostly from the waist up, and then everything from the waist down is gray with some sticker detailing. Like I said, the arms, the knees stickers, they were okay, the original set, but I went ahead and peeled them off and then put the Toy Hacks on there because they were much shinier. The stickers that were on the feet, they were in really bad shape. I had to take those off and put the new Toy Hacks ones on there. So they look a lot better. Go ahead and set him down right here. Grab his gun, which is right here. And I like to make him a right-handed weapon wielder, so I'm going to stick it into his right fist. The only other loose joint that's on him is the right hand. For some reason, his right wrist is very loose, but his left fist still has what I'm assuming is the original friction that he had when he was brand new in 1986. And yeah, I am so glad that I got this figure. I am very happy that he actually came in the condition of that he is in. I was very worried initially when I ordered him that he would not be in the condition that he was pictured on eBay, but I was blown away when I opened up the package and saw that not only was he in almost perfect condition, especially for a near 40-year-old toy, but he basically is much better than I hoped that he would be. Now, guys, this is my first video of a long stream of videos that I plan to make and post on this channel because I'm wanting to come back as a YouTuber. I want to build my audience, and I want to make sure that you guys enjoy what I post. So if at all possible, share this video around, get some people to like, post some comments, and don't forget to subscribe. And before you go, I just have one thing I want to say. If you are not true to yourself, you are not true to the world. Lord Bear 90 signing off for now.